which is still mad. And then I need to send it to Okay, cool. We're now live. So thank you everyone for joining this episode of NFT Fridays. Oh bloody hell, just sent the wrong link to somebody. This one. Come on now. Okay, give me a sec. There we go. That's the link to everybody. Okay, cool. So let me just do the disclaimer before I get myself in any legal trouble. Is there any financial advisors on the call? Because I did actually invite 2 financial advisors to this episode just because I thought, you know what, I might get myself into trouble here because I'm actually showing how people have to buy stuff.
That Charlie Loco.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice.
We did some stuff with the Crystal Palace players the other day. So that was good. Okay, cool. So disclaimer. Let me know when you can see the disclaimer on the screen. You see that? Hopefully you can. iPhone. Okay, so all content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, place any trades, or buy any NFTs. Please do your own research. Our content is intended and should only be used for informational use. It is very important to do your own analysis, and in this instance, know a little bit about football before making any investment, which could be considered your own based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor. We're working with Charlie Luku, Emmanuel Ascuo, and Victoria DeBarro, or independently research and verify all and any information you may find on our show that you wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments, including buying these NFTs or these digital collectibles on SORARE, which is a fantasy football league game, do come with risk. Please do your own research outside of the game on the actual football games and on the actual players as well, because if you buy a player and they're injured for the season, you've ruined it for yourself. So we are not financial advisors, do not intend to be perceived or received as financial advisors. However, we are working in collaboration with several accredited advisors, and if you're unable to mitigate your risk, then please contact us immediately so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor. Once again, please do not go and spend your whole month's wages on SORARE player cards. So let's get into it. Let's get into what SORARE even is. So what even is SORARE? It's officially licensed by the Premier League. That's the first thing that we have to take note of. Is this is a fantasy football league officially licensed by the Premier League that has been running for 3 years now, and the Premier League one is now in its 2nd season. Now, this year, to make things even more exciting, they've added a little bit of extra juice, which means that you can actually get can everyone still see my screen? Yeah. It means that you can actually get weekly payouts just for getting points, not even for having a top winning team, just for getting points. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to just get those points. So SORARE, how does it work? What you do is when you first sign up, if you've got the link that is on the Twitter page, which I'm just going to go to now. You get the Twitter page. I'll put the link in and then you can sign up through our link. And anyone that does, it means that you'll end up getting a free card, which is pretty important to get a free card, because then you're not spending money for no reason. You're getting free cards that you can then sell later. Or you can use those free cards to put them into training, which is another area that people don't even know that you can do. You can put the players into training, which is pretty crazy. So here is the link, I do believe. Let me know if this link works, peeps. Oh, I've seen it in the chat. Okay, someone's saying something in the chat. So SORARE is a wicked game. I signed up as soon as I heard about it, selected my squad for this, and bought limited Messi for 230. He's already going for 266 due to fine form. Amazing. Cool. So let me know if that link works. It should take you to our league when you click it. Let's see. Yep, it does. Let's take the whole link here. So everybody uses this link in the chat. We're going to put it on the YouTube as well. And we have our SCORE SPA Blockchain Sensei League. And whoever wins this league this season, like I said, is going to get some prizes. Currently, number one is Professor Roland, is kind of killing it from last season. So we've got 46 players in this at this moment in time, which is amazing. So all good. So SORARE, what will happen as soon as you land and you create your account? You will come here. Now, the thing and the first mistake that I realized everyone's been making, including myself, is guess what? You can enter all the leagues because all the leagues are free. So if you can enter all the leagues, why would you not enter them all? So let's click play. And we can go to tournaments. So the ones that we can enter for free, we'll just enter them for free because there's less players, so you're more likely to actually win something. So let's say, for example, the German league, the French league, the American league, apart from now that Messi's there, we clearly know there's going to be less people there, so you've got a higher chance of winning cards. So let's say, for example, La Liga Semi-Pro, right? The top 200 winning teams win limited edition cards, and there's only 340 participants. So you don't even have to finish in the top 50% if you're in this league. Does that make sense? How easy it is right now at this point to make money on SORARE. Like, it's never going to have this limit. Bundesliga semi-pro, 257 players out of 200. It's more or less impossible for you to not finish in the top. Make sense? So what we'll do is we'll sign up for the MLS Amateur because it's free to do. So first things first, sign up for MLS Amateur. Let's pick our players. Do we want Messi? Yes. So select Messi. So he's our striker. Who else do we want? We'll select the position. So that's our forward. We want a midfielder. Let's go with, and you see the numbers in the left hand side. That's the points that they're scoring in the last week. So we want the higher the better. So this guy's done 71. So let's select him. Let's go for another midfielder. Should be able to rank this by points. Sort by highest points. 74. Take him. See the other forward. Sort by highest points. 68, 70. Let's take him. Here we go. Defenders. 61, 62, 64. We'll take this guy. I'm going to take this guy. And then we've got to get 2 goalkeepers. Take this guy. I'm going to take this guy. Oh, no. I haven't got enough points. Okay. So I've got too many really good players. So let's get rid of this guy. Let's get rid of this guy. So we've got a slightly crappier midfielder. Him. And we'll get a slightly crappier defender. Oh man, I've got to get a slightly crappier. Everyone's. I'm over 40 by 48. Okay, so it means I can't get this. I'll get rid of this guy at 70. 22. Oh, grim. Oh, man. I'm still over by 18. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna have to go through some mid-card players the whole way through.
People can see that it's very tactical choosing the players.
Yeah. Okay. Fortunately, I can't have Messi. He's just too much. He's just making my squad like not balanced at all. Okay. And then we are now over by 35. So I can't even have this geezer. Oh my God. And it's so hard with the American ones because I don't know the players. I don't know what I'm looking at.
You're going against your own advice.
No, for the free team, it doesn't matter because the free team, what you're trying to do is you're just trying to compete when there's hardly anyone in that league. So if there's only 300 people in the league and the top 200 win cards, even if you've got a rubbish team, you're still going to probably win free cards.
Fair enough.
So let's just see. We need someone at 39. 44, 43, 41, 40. Oh my God, he's the lowest at 40. Oh, I'm over by 1. You kidding me? There we go. Confirm the draft. And now I've confirmed the draft. That is this team now complete. So now I've just got to pick which players I want to actually play. So I can do it by their score from the last 15 games, the score by the last 5. So we're going to do the last 5 because the MLS has been going for a while. So again, doesn't really matter for the MLS because we don't really care. This is just a bonus. If we actually get some cards from this league, brilliant, fantastic. We'll just sell them. Cool. So, and then we've got to choose our captain. We'll make this guy captain. Don't know who he is. Bam. Okay, cool. So that's entering into a league in America. So I'm guessing most people, I'm going to let the audience choose because I'm guessing people here know some other leagues. Are we doing Serie A or La Liga? Please say La Liga. So all you do is click on play. And then we're going for the amateur. So we've got either Serie A amateur with 3,000 people, or we've got La Liga amateur with, again, 3,000 people. But the Serie A Pro is 227. La Liga Pro is 347. But I kind of know more about La Liga. So I'm going to take away your option to tell me what to do, and I'm going to do it myself. Okay, cool. So now that we know the players, we can use a little bit more stats here to help us out. So what we've got to do is we've got to pick our players. Now, there's a really great tool that we can use. By the way, can you see my screen, right? Everyone can see my screen, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a tool that we can use, and it's called SORARE data. Now, what SORARE data does is it gives you all the stats that you need, literally like Championship Manager. If anyone that used to play Football Manager or Championship Manager, SORARE data basically turns this game into that. So it shows you the winning teams, the players that they had. So we could change it via the leagues. So let's change this to La Liga. So La Liga amateur. This was the best team before. So we could just pick this exact team. And guess what that would mean? Being as there's not that many people playing, it's pretty likely that we would finish pretty high. So Jules Koundé, Ter Stegen, Alaba, and Rodrigo. That's actually a pretty sick team. Then what else we can do is we can actually test run the team here on the concept team builder, and it will tell us how likely it is to do. So again, what do these mean? This is the points that this card has scored in the last 15, in the last 5 games, last 15 games, last 30 games. Now, again, what we're aiming to do is we just need 250 points, because if we get 250 points, that will put us in the top 50%. And then on top of being in the what it'll do is once we've bought an actual card and we get 250 points, we'll actually get paid money, which we're going to come on to in a second. So I'm just going to quickly go through again some of the things that you can get on here. So you can see the prices that some of these are selling for, and all the stats and all the data is there. Again, as you can probably see, it's exactly like Football Manager, as you can see. So we go to his last 5 game scores, all the details, everything you could need to know is all here. Okay, cool. So let's go back to building out this team for La Liga, and then we'll go into it in a little bit more detail. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna let the audience choose. So who are we going for, guys? Who's the striker? Lewandowski, Vinicius, Griezmann, Depay, Rafinha.
Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius, banger, good shout. Okay, so that's the
banger.
Okay, so midfielder, who are we going for? Modric, I would say yeah, but nah. De Jong, he's too inconsistent. Llorente, oh, Camavinga, it's got to be Cam's. It's got to be Cam's, or unless Bellingham's here.
Bellingham's quality, but I think he's still got to be BVB card.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna go curveball, you know. I'm gonna go Witzel as a curveball, just because. And then we'll come back up. Rakitic, can't go wrong with Rakitic. Okay, so defenders. Kunde, we saw that he was in a winning side, so we'll take him. Alaba, I've loved for a very long time, so it's just got to be Alaba. Goalkeepers, Oblak. I think it's going to be Oblak for me, you know. Ooh, okay. I need help on this one. Ter Stegen, Oblak, or Courtois?
Thibaut Courtois.
Okay.
It's expensive though.
He is expensive. 56. Just going to use up my P's. Oh, no, I've got too many Madrid players. Okay. Who's guaranteed to get games? I don't feel like Pepe Reina's guaranteed to get games. That's the only problem. What we can do is we can sort by highest points. He wasn't doing that. And then go down. Claudio Bravo's still playing. How old is this guy? Oh, 39. Oh my days. And Pepe Reina's 39 as well. I just don't see him getting played that consistent. It's got to be Oblak. Okay, cool. So we've got 91 to get another goalkeeper and another striker. So we'll go Penna. And we've got 51 to spend. Oh, Depay is 55. Rodrigo's 54. Ooh. Let's get a fake Luis Suarez. Fake Luis Suarez. Boom. Confirm the draft. Okay? Cool. So now I select the players that I want from this. So we'll start with Oblak, obviously. Kunde. Rakitic. Vinicius. Alaba, Captain Vinicius. Boom. Okay, cool. So that's what you need to do as a beginner. Okay, everybody got that? Super simple. Just go through the leagues, select your players. So let's get into the details of how this actually works. Now, even if you do that, you might accidentally win something. Oh, Camavinga's trending. Oh, why is Camavinga trending? Oh, okay, I gotta not panic. Okay, so let's get into it. So I've done a tweet thread here which explains everything. So first of all, what do we have? We have the different card scarcities. So the common cards, which you start off with for free, there's unlimited amounts of these common cards. The limited cards, which you can buy or you win from coming in the top 200 in the common league, you get the limited cards. Now, if you have one of the limited cards, you can now go into the limited league. And then if you come in the top 200 there, where we've seen there's 200 to 300 people playing, you now can get a rare card. And if you got a rare card, you can now compete in the rare league. And obviously there's not that many people in the rare leagues. And then if you get that, you can now go into the super rare leagues. And then you've got the uniques. So let's go and look at how much some of these different types of cards are actually selling for. So you go to manager sales. And we will start by looking at some of the limited cards. And we'll do, so we can see limited Haaland is going for 351. Now,
I can't see the screen. Sorry, Michael, I can't see the screen.
Okay, not see the screen. Any card that you buy, you can actually use season on season. So if you buy Haaland this year, right, for 351 quid, in 5 seasons time, when Haaland is 26, you can still use that card. So think you're basically investing in these players for the long term. That's the way you got to think about it. So you can get an Mbappe for 525. Cool. Let's do it by highest average score. See what prices they're going for. So what I've done so that I can compete in the higher leagues is I've just bought cards like this where it's £4. And then I can compete in the leagues where there's only 200 people or 300 people, and I'm likely to actually win an even rarer card. Does that make sense? You don't need to have a good card to compete in the limited league. You just need to have one limited card. So let's say, for example, La Liga, right? We want to compete in the La Liga league because there's 375 cards there, 375 players there, right? And these ones are all high scoring ones. We don't even want to do that. We want to go to the lowest price. So just so you can enter that league and win high ranking cards and high ranking players, you could get this card for 62p. Am I going to do that? Yes, I am. So I can just press buy now. And you should be able to pay with cash. Confirm and pay now. Not all of them you can pay with cash, but some of them you can. Gotta unlock my wallet. I'll do it on my other account. I've got another SORARE account. I'll do it on that one in a second when we go back to the Premier League one. Okay, cool. So does that make sense? Oh yeah, I was showing you like the ranking of how much these cards actually go for. Sorry. Manager sales. Okay, so let's look at the rares. A rare Messi is going for 1,755. A rare Haaland, which there will only ever be 100 rare Haalands. $4,000. Right now. Yeah. Let's do this by highest average score. Just bring up the big boys. And you could get one of these rare cards by just competing in the limited league by getting a £3 card and adding it to your team. Get a Johan Cruyff. So how the legends work is you can put a legend in your team, and what the points that they get is whoever the highest amount of points is earned by that club. So let's say, for example, we had Di Stefano. It would mean if Rodrigo got 70 points that week, it would mean your Di Stefano card would be worth 77 points that week. So let's go to super rare. You can see the money change. And then we'll get onto how you make a weekly income from this game. So here we can see these are going for 2.4. Yeah. 2.1, 2.4. Again, you can get some of these ones. And again, if you've got the budget, you can get some of these cards for what? 100 quid, right? Let's go to the lowest. Let's go to the lowest card. So we need it for La Liga again. Let's say we're going to go La Liga again, right? So we go La Liga, or we'll go Premier League this time, right?
I don't think he's on it.
So if you're in Premier League, to play in the Premier League, the cheapest card you could buy to be able to enter into the super rare for the Premier League, we're about to find out, is £33. £33, and you can now enter into the super rare league of SORARE and win a unique card. And let's see what the prices of these unique cards are. If this isn't making any sense, just type in chat or put a question mark in the chat, and I'll try and make it a little bit more clearer. But we can see from having the super rare card, doesn't matter which card, you can enter into the super rare league. Once you're in the super rare league, if you come in the top 200, you can win one of these cards that are going for £2,000 at starting price. £3,000 Hugo Lloris, and that's the lowest price. Let's go to best value. There we go. Damari Gray, 5K. You're not going to see a Harry Maguire here, guys. 15K for Curtis Jones. Yeah? Makes sense? So, let's go back to the Twitter thread. Okay, so that's the rarities explained. Hopefully that makes sense. So, what you have, based on the rarity of the card that you have, you can enter into the different leagues. So, if you enter, you can enter for free into the amateurs, as I've shown you. And now you need one card to enter into a semi-pro league. So I'm going to show you an example of how to enter into a semi-pro league or into a Pro 270. So to enter into a Pro 270 league, the reason it's 270, it means the maximum points your team can add up to is 270. And that's to make sure that people aren't just coming in with a harlot, just buying all the best cards and entering all the leagues. Hopefully that makes sense. Cool. So I'm going to show you now the next bit that everyone's probably dying to know is how does the passive income bit work? So you can either gradually win and get up in the rankings, or you can just buy your way into the top leagues. So let's look at the passive income that you can get. So by your team getting 250 XP, right? That's the points that they get for actions they've done in the game. If you're in the lowest level of paid cards, you can get £5 a week. £50 a week if it's in the rare league, £100 a week if it's in the super rare league, and £250 a week if it's in the unique league. Let's now go and look at the competition that you would have in those leagues. So when we press play, and if we look into the more rarer leagues, so at the moment, we'll go to the rare league. We can see rewards are for the top 35 players, top 80. Look at this one, right? Champions America, the top 35 players get rewarded and they get $200 a week. But guess what? There's only 32 people playing. There's more rewards than there is players. So let's go to the next one, which is probably going to be even more crazier. Super rare. So in the super rare league, top 3 players win. What did we say it was on the Twitter? It's $100 a week. Let's go into it for more detail. So you get super rare cards, which we've already seen are crazy peas. But to enter, you need 4 rare cards. And we saw that you can get the rare cards for as cheap as 20, 30 quid. Hopefully this is making sense. Oh, I need the laptop charger. Can you check us the laptop charger real quick? Sorry. So all-star means it can be from anywhere. Now, this is the craziest one. Here, look at this. It's only got 2 participants. And first place gets $975. Second place gets $680. Third place gets $465. But there's only 2 people in the league. This one's got 0 in the league. Guys. So let's see what you would need to enter this league. You can win up to 1,860, a super rare card, and here's the prize pool. First place gets $855 in ETH as well. A super rare card and a rare card. But to enter into this league, you need 3 rare cards. And remember, you've got no competition because nobody's even in this league right now. So 3 rare cards. Let's go to the marketplace and see how much it would be to buy 3 rare cards that are from Europe. Hopefully people are realizing that this thing is a joke right now. So Europe is Bundesliga, Eredivisie, however we say it, La Liga, Premier League, Serie A. Cool. And then it had to be what cards was it? Super rare or rare?
Rare.
Rare. You need 3 rare cards, right? So I'm gonna go do it by cheapest. We're not buying the Haaland for 4K, but you probably win a Haaland. £1.39, £2.79, £3.8. Make it make sense. So, as you can probably guess, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be on my other account entering these leagues because it just doesn't make sense that people aren't playing this game. It just doesn't make any sense. So let's look at, and you can pay with fiat, so you don't need any crypto. So let's go to my SORARE account where I bought an actual card. So I bought an actual card just to test how easy it was to buy one of the rarer cards. Cool. So this one, I'll put a card on. Yeah. So I bought this guy here for 59p. So it now means I can enter into the limited Premier League Make sense? So let's see how much competition I've got in the limited Premier League. Let me just check the questions, just in case there's any questions so far. Yeah, DNP means did not play. So guys, as you can see, you don't need much to get started. You could probably get started in all the leagues for about 20 quid. And remember, these limited cards are limited. So, and right now we're in a bear market as well. So, okay, cool. So teams, but what you have to do is remember to submit them every week. That's the thing. Okay, cool. So the Premier League one that I've just got this card for, how much did I get it for? 56p. I'm now competing against 357 people, and I've got to come in the top 200. And I will then win. So one limited card, as you can see, which I've got. And then I can win a tier 2 limited card, as well as £5 a week.
We can't see your screen, by the way, Michael.
Right, hold up. Cool. So we can see I bought that card for 56p, as you remember. All right. And we can see that now allows me to enter into this league here, the limited cards. And there's 357 people playing, and the top 200 get rewarded with cards. And you get £5 a week. Simple. Is that worth 56p? I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you that you should or shouldn't be spending 56p on a card to enter into a fantasy football league. But, you know, it's what it is. So what I'm going to be doing this weekend is I'm going to be buying a limited card for each league. So I'm going to buy the cheapest limited card for the Premier League, cheapest one for Serie A, cheapest one for La Liga, cheapest one for the French League, cheapest one for the Bundesliga, cheapest one for the MLS. Because we can see in the French semi-pro one, there's only 214 competitors and 200 cards, 200 prizes. So to not win a prize is freaking hard. Does that make sense? So let's go to a different scarcity, so it gets even more interesting. Let's go to rares. So the kickoff rare, 7 rewards, 118 participants. A little bit different there. Fair enough. And then the super rare, we got some of these. We've got 20 participants, 18 participants. Champions America. I'm not really interested in America. I'll probably go into the All-Star one, but there's no prize on that one. So Champions Europe is the one I want to be in. And on this, what do you need? You need requirements to enter. You need 3 rare cards. That's it. Oh, no. You need 5 super rare cards to play this league. All right. 5 super rare cards. And how much would it be to get 5 super rares? Lowest price. As long as they come from Europe. Bundesliga, French League 1, La Liga, Premier League, Serie A. So 5 cards. We're looking at 28, 50, 51, 58. About 250 quid. But what do I make? Number one, I get these super rare cards. I'm going to get a super rare card from and then this is what you're forgetting as well. I can then enter the actual Premier League one as well. So that is that. So final thing to discuss is how do players get their points? Let me know when you can see my screen. So players get their points by various things in the week. If they score a goal, an assist, a penalty won, clearances off the line, clean sheet, penalty saves, and then last man tackle. So that's why I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka is probably one of the best players in the game. But no one knows that yet. So yeah, that is that. Any questions for those of you that have actually stayed to the end, because you guys are actually the serious ones. Because I think people are actually missing the trick. People have actually come into this call and left this call, which I think is actually insane, because this is just free money printing, pretty much. Any questions?
Yeah, no, just quick one. It's easy to play, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, you just buy the card. You just start off by getting the free cards in every league. Yeah. Then the next step, you get the cheapest card, cheapest limited card in each league. And that's it. You're off.
Thank you.
That's it, broski. That is it.
Thanks for the sauce.
Yeah, so also let's just have a look at the rewards from On-Chain Summer. We've got a few NFTs that we got for free, courtesy of Coinbase and On-Chain Summer, that we did tell people that you could get. So currently got the base day one, got the Summer Kevin, base introduced. Obviously, we've got the sandbox one that we had before, and we've got a couple of others floating about. So yeah, please do go and check out the On-Chain Summer Coinbase and go mint your free NFTs there. Cool. That's it. Great episode. Thank you everybody for joining.